Good morning, Lakers Nation, and welcome to the Lakers News Fan Portal, your ultimate source for all things purple and gold. Today, we're diving deep into a persistent rumor that just won't fade away: the Los Angeles Lakers' ongoing interest in Dejounte Murray. This isn't a news story, but the landscape of the league, and specifically Dejounte Murray's current situation with the New Orleans Pelicans, keeps this a highly relevant topic for the Lakers front office as they look to retool for another championship push. For months, the whispers have been consistent. Dejounte Murray, a dynamic two-way guard, has been a name synonymous with the Lakers' desires to bolster their backcourt. We've seen reports from various insiders, including Shams Charania and Brian Windhorst, detailing the Lakers' pursuit of Murray in previous trade windows. While a deal with the Atlanta Hawks didn't materialize then, primarily due to the Hawks' reported disinterest in acquiring D'Angelo Russell as part of the package, the notion of Murray eventually landing in Los Angeles remains a strong possibility. Now, with Dejounte Murray having spent the recent season with the New Orleans Pelicans, the conversation has shifted slightly, but the core interest from the Lakers remains. Murray brings a unique blend of scoring, playmaking, and, crucially, high-level perimeter defense that the Lakers desperately need. Imagine a backcourt with Murray's tenacity on defense, taking the pressure off LeBron James and Anthony Davis, allowing them to conserve energy for the offensive end and crucial moments. His ability to create his own shot and distribute the ball effectively would also add another dimension to the Lakers' attack, especially in clutch situations. The implications of acquiring Dejounte Murray are vast. It would immediately elevate the Lakers' defensive identity, which has been a point of inconsistency in recent seasons. His athleticism and length at the guard position would allow the team to switch more effectively and disrupt opposing offenses. Offensively, Murray's pick-and-roll prowess and improved shooting could unlock new looks for Darvin Ham, or whoever is coaching the Lakers next season. He's also a player represented by Clutch Sports, which is always an interesting factor when discussing potential Lakers acquisitions, given the agency's close ties to the team's superstar duo. However, the question, as always, comes down to assets. What would it take to pry Dejounte Murray away from the Pelicans? The Lakers now have potentially more draft capital at their disposal, but finding the right combination of players and picks that would entice New Orleans is the challenge. It would likely require parting with some promising young talent or multiple future first-round picks. The front office will need to weigh the immediate impact of Murray against the long-term implications of depleting their asset pool. Man, you know, every time Dejounte Murray's name pops up with the Lakers, I get that little jolt of excitement. It just makes so much sense, right? Like, think about it. We've been screaming for a consistent two-way guard for what feels like ages now. Someone who can actually play defense, get in passing lanes, and still give you buckets on the other end. That's exactly what Murray brings to the table. It's not just about offense, which we obviously need, but it's about that gritty defense, that lockdown mentality he had back in San Antonio. He's not just a scorer, he's a pest on defense, and that's something this team truly misses at times. When you look at our roster, especially in the backcourt, there are moments where we just get absolutely cooked defensively. We need someone who can take that pressure off Bron and AD, let them focus more on their offensive brilliance and protecting the rim. If Dejounte comes in, he immediately becomes one of our primary perimeter defenders, and that shifts everything. It means LeBron doesn't have to chase guards around screens all game, saving his energy for those crucial fourth-quarter drives or big-time plays. And imagine AD not having to clean up every single mistake on the perimeter because there's a guard who's locked in and staying in front of his man. That's a huge boost for our whole defensive scheme. It makes us tougher, more resilient. And offensively, people sometimes forget how good Murray is with the ball in his hands. He can run the pick and roll, create his own shot, and he's improved. His shooting, too. He's not going to be a 30-point scorer every night, but he's consistent, he's efficient, and he makes smart plays. He can be that secondary playmaker alongside LeBron, or even run the offense when LeBron is resting. That takes a load off everyone else. and it gives us another legitimate scoring threat who can get his own shot when the offense bogs down. We've seen how often we rely on LeBron or AD to bail us out with isolation plays, and while they're amazing at it, having another guy who can consistently create is a game changer. It adds another layer of unpredictability to our offense. The fact that he's with Clutch Sports is always a good sign, too. You know, Rich Paul and the Lakers have a strong relationship, and that usually makes trade talks a bit smoother, or at least more likely to be explored seriously. It means there's probably a mutual understanding of what a fit would look like. It's not just some random player, it's a player whose representation has a vested interest in seeing him succeed, potentially, with our team. That familiarity can definitely grease the wheels. Now, I know the past trade talks didn't work out because of D'Lo, and it's always tough to give up assets. But if we can put together a package that makes sense without gutting our future completely, getting Dejounte Murray would be a massive win. He's still young enough to grow with the team, he's in his prime, and he has that championship-level defensive mentality. He's got that dog in him, that competitive fire, which is something every Lakers fan loves to see. He plays hard, he competes, and he's not afraid of the big moments. That's the kind of player you want wearing purple and gold. He could be that missing piece, that third star, or even just that crucial piece that elevates us from a playoff team to a true contender. I really hope Rob Pelinka can pull this off. It just feels right. This could be the move that gets us back to where we belong, raising another banner. In conclusion, the Dejounte Murray to Lakers saga is far from over. It's a move that makes sense on paper for a team looking to contend, addressing key needs on both ends of the floor. As we move closer to the offseason, expect this rumor to heat up once again. Will the Lakers finally land their target? Only time will tell. Stay tuned to the Lakers News Fan Portal for all the latest updates. Be sure to check out our other Lakers news and analysis on the channel.